G'day guys, what's cracking? It's Ralph here, and today I have something very different for you. So I don't know if you've seen the ads on at the moment. My social media got absolutely full of these ads for a product called Tenikle. Now, the big selling point is the guy went on Shark Tank. I don't care about Shark Tank, don't watch Shark Tank, but it's been fascinating to see the progression of how he's marketed. Now, I saw this ad on Instagram, and I have never, ever purchased anything on Instagram that has ended up being similar to its marketing campaign, right? So my Instagram purchasing, regardless, like maybe 10 different items and products, got to the point of like, I'm never going to order through them again. So this Tenikle thing comes up. I have a look on YouTube. There's not many reviews. I'm like, that's interesting. You watch the video, the way the guy uses it, you're like, oh, respect. Like, if it can do that, brilliant. And so then it has this short-term offer, like only a day or so. This was about 3 weeks ago, and the offer's still there, of like, if you buy one, you get one free. You buy two, you get two free. You buy three, you get three free. So I've bought three, got three free. I might send them away. If you leave a creative comment around what you would do with it or why you want it, right? So I bought these. I haven't had any contact with the company, and I want to see if it's legit, because they have all these ideas about how you should use them and how it works. And I've been around tripods and suction pads for a long time, and well, honestly, I've never been that impressed, which is why I'm like, well, can it actually come through with the goods? Now, pro tip, I went on Facebook and I saw the same ad. I could get it much cheaper, same ad, same platform, same producer, through the Facebook ad than I could through the Instagram ad. And when I went through the Facebook ad, if you actually then put in your email and then bail out, it then sends you a bunch of emails, and after a couple of days it says, do you want a further discount? So thank you very much. You can get a further discount, unless Tenikle watch this and go, we're going to pull that idea right now. Be warned though, you get about an email a day that has nothing to do with the approach of your package coming, and everything to do about marketing to more and more and more. So very, very heavy marketing. And this was a delay. So I actually ordered it, and then it came through and it says, your thing's getting packaged. And then it goes, sorry, there's been a delay. And so it took a couple of weeks to get to me. But it comes in this massive box, 6 little tripods. This is a fun review. I've been looking forward to doing this review because I don't know, like you're just like, is it worth the money? So I thought, look, I'll take the hit and we'll see if it is actually worth the money. Ninja sword. Oh, so it comes in this foam box. Like, I haven't even opened it or looked at it. Oh, there's a lot of foam. Oh, there they are. So that makes sense. Look how deep the box is. All right, so ready? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. They come in different colours. I got a yellow, 2 yellows. I ordered at the right time, and they gave me these Bluetooth like little programmers. Got 3 of them. Red. Another programmer. Black. I was going to go all black, but I'm like, mix it up, Ralph. Come on, be bold. Purple. There we go. That's bold, and 2 purples. And then at the bottom, it's got a whole bunch more of like packaging and cool stuff. So we will get this out the way. And here we go. All right, what colour do you want to? Why don't we open? I'm going to open a yellow one. It's nice packaging. It feels solid, but let's be honest. Who cares about the packaging? It's the product inside. Be careful when you're using a knife, because you don't want to damage your knife on the packaging, because knives are awesome. Very secure packaging. Very, very secure packaging. Gotta get in. The last thing I want to do is cut a leg off a tripod, because then it would be like a twipod, a duopod. Sorry, I've been at this for about 4 hours trying to open this. I'm not really. Here it is. All right, get all that stuff out of the way. Here it is. The legs actually start off really straight. The suction pads are about the size, if you're in Australia, about just a bit bigger than a 20-cent piece will be my guess. In America, they're about that big. Sorry, guys. We have a phone holder up here that has a 1/4-20 there. It spins all the way around. That fits in nice and tight. Yep, I'm really, really happy with that. I'm going to pull that out, put the case on, plug it back in. Woo! First off, that feels really, really good. Has a screw on the back with a flat bladed screw that you can tighten to hold the phone mount to here. Would be good if it had like a hex screw in there as well. Wouldn't take much extra, but it would be good because a hex screw is tighter than your blade here and then twisting this. But also they may be protecting you from doing it too tight and damaging this. So just keep that in mind. Can take this off, which enables you to rotate this if you choose. And it has some teeth that lock in there. See those teeth? They're rubber teeth, so you could chew them off if you're not like chew them off, but like, you know, grind them off if you weren't careful. They're fragile, but I can't see them actually coming off unless you really, really grind your gears on them. And this is metal that actually is locked in at this angle. 1/4 20, that's a 1/4 20, which is nice and handy. And as you push it through, there is a little bit of a metal ring that goes through too. So far the quality has been impressive. The other benefit that most of these tripods can't do, which I think this one can, is as you wrap it around something, you might wrap it around like this, and often this is stuck. But if this can move, you can actually position your phone any way you like, and it doesn't have to be subject to the angle that this goes around a tree branch, for example. And the value of those teeth being there is it does offer more security to make sure when you really tighten it up that that's actually not going to move at all. You can tighten that up so that doesn't move, and you have your tripod. The question is, how small does it wrap up? And so I can easily bend these, and watch you bend the leg and it stays where you put it. It feels nice. You can go really in tight. You can't, I suppose you could take this off and you could turn it round and screw it back on with it, meaning that this is against here like this. But which is nice. It's nice and handy, fits in your bag, but then every time you use it, you've got to pull it out and you've got to reset it by this. I don't know how that's functionally possible to make it like so it does this without having to unscrew this. However, worth noting, I guess. You know what they could do? They could actually have a sort of a bracketed hinge. So instead of this being one static piece, it has a click, 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 very firm, that you could actually click all the way down and hold it in. But that might go against the fact that they're just going with rubber. It's simple, it's basic, it's less moving parts, the better, I think, is what they're driving at. And kudos to Tenikle for doing that. I also wondered whether you could move this up or down. So if you wanted a high amount or a low amount closer to the ground, but you have to control all the height through the legs and where they're positioned rather than this. This is quite static in terms of its vertical up and down, but it does spin around the world nicely. And you get more movement if you pull out the arms rather than the arms tucking in, which locks it flush with the tripod. You with me? Let's go see if it works. Easiest surface to try this out on, and what you need to do, what they tell me, is the instructions, you push it in. Oh my gosh, I honestly reckon I could pull the entire wall off before this gives. This one in here, I could stick it on if I really wanted to. Maybe I couldn't, but I'm not sure the value of doing that. And these outside, these first ones, well, these are stuck. These ones are stuck. And then this one's not so. So this one here's not so. But these are just like, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it off. I didn't look at how you should get it off. Oh no, hang on, here we go. Oh, so look, all right. So I just tuck my finger in there and release the seal. I don't know, do I do that with all 6 fingers? All like 4 hands? How do you? There you go. All right, let's go to the wall. There's not a chance it's going to stick to the wall. Uncleaned, it's just the wall. We're going to stick this on. Okay. Nope. We're going to try this on some tiles now. That's smashed in, and then just would have liked it to be like really tough. Oh, that's better. What about laminate? Stick easy. Maybe I just need to leave it for a second. 3 minutes with my phone, iPhone 15 Pro Max, fell off. This is a metal fence. Oopsie daisy. Having trouble bending it. Oh, yep, that's good. Like that. Oh, that's really secure. Yep, that's good. You've got to keep in mind that these sort of surfaces aren't regular surfaces that you'd use, but too powdery, not enough stick to cause the suction to work. If I just yeah. So we've been sticking this in a bunch of stuff and I feel it's a bit powdery, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a wash. I reckon it might stick to anything. Oh, no, not a chance. I can't get the middle one flat with the side one, but maybe it's used if one of these rolls round on itself. Oh, the comments that are going to come in this video. You got any comments? You want to say anything about it? I don't want to damage the company. I just don't want photographers to be ripped off. Oh, they did that. Just calling emergency services. It's a really good solution to have in your bag if you want to attach this to a surface that has some sort of flat shine to it. So if it's a matte surface, you're going to get less stick than if you have a shine surface. Obviously a pane of glass or a mirror, this thing's bulletproof. And once it's secured, you can actually, look, you can do this. And then can you, yeah, see, look, isn't that good? That lever I was talking about before, that 90-degreer, is actually bendable. And so my hope would be that it's got longevity and durability, but it's bendable, and so you can actually position the phone any way you like, at any position you like. Nothing's going to stick to this. Like, no. We're going to put it on like this. I'm going to bend this all the way around. And it doesn't so much suction to this, it just holds. So all of a sudden, that's holding okay. If I flip these legs around, this has just turned in to one of the best solutions I've ever seen for this kind of predicament. And then you can put your phone like that, or you can turn your phone all the way around, have it like this, like that, your phone in the other way, and that is never going to let go. It holds this angle and it doesn't slip down so that the heaviest part of the phone is. So I could actually do this and position my phone exactly where I need it to be to achieve the shot, swooped by birds, to achieve the shot that I'm after. What about when you have a selection of trees? Well, there's no way it's going to be able to stick to that, not a chance. But if you come around here, you can see that this selection, so I could easily jam this in there and it's going to stick. I can easily jam one end in there and it's going to stick. Phone is on, works nicely, grips tightly, and on the back side of it, that's kind of what we're dealing with. And I just chucked it on real quick to see if it would work well, and it does. You can see it's a little bit out of shape. It's very difficult to get back exactly how it was, especially if you've twisted it. Hide this at the back, and I actually go and push these on, and then I can stick my phone here, and it works like that. And well, I had it on for a few minutes before. It works really well. I can take this off entirely, just use the Tenikle to do my bidding. So I can prop my phone up, so it can go pretty high. What do you reckon? Reckon it's a goer? All right, I've been keen to do this. Ready? Oh, no, it wouldn't work further back, would it? I'm going to shatter the mirror, aren't I? And here we go. Wow. Don't tell Lyndall. Oh, so good. I'm going to go out, so I need my phone, but it's been like an hour. Yep, that is staying for a long time. What about frosted glass? Will it fit on that? No. And how long are these arms? Well, they're about that compared to the human head. It says in the box this holds up to 42 pounds of weight. That's 20 kilos. Now, I don't know if that means more than 42 pounds and it falls off, or it can sustain 42 pounds for forever. All right, don't tell Lyndall. This is one of those show pillows we have on our bed. You know, those ones that women love and men just don't understand because that's the point. It's one of them, but today makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to just attach this. This is a Z9, which weighs a lot. Nowhere near 42 pounds. Because of the weight of the camera and the flimsiness of this, understandably, you can't sort of shoot it like that. You can use it as a tripod with it stationary, providing your center of gravity is right center. It's not moving. Now, I'll come back in a bit. It has been a full hour and it's still rock solid. Not even stuck on. you're really getting the leverage from the edges. I just wanted to know what it was like, and ta-da, this is what it's like. So I hope you've enjoyed it. The phone holder itself actually has a 1/4 here as well as a 1/4 here. And then they sent me a, do you give it 5 stars or do you want to give us some feedback? And so I said, I've got some feedback. And so I've told them basically the content of this video in just like 50 words rather than like, I don't know, 10 minutes or however long we've been going. And they said, yeah, we'll get back to you in like 48 to 72 hours. Anyway, that was a couple of weeks ago and I haven't heard back. So interesting, like you might get customer support, you might not. It's probably just a glitch and the guys on the back end are just like, missed it, so sorry. And also I didn't ask any questions. I just gave them feedback. So I didn't say, hey, can you fix it? Can you do this or that? But did tell them I was doing this video. So yeah, anyway, take it for what it's worth. But I'm pleased to recommend this to you, especially if you're a mobile phone photographer or you just want a do-it-all tripod that just can sit in your bag but operate really well in a pinch in a variety of circumstances, whether you want to stick it on something, attach it to something, or just freestand it, whatever height that is. It's also got ties here, so you can actually tie it to something if you wanted to. Although you could easily loop it around here. Hope you've really appreciated this, you've gained from it. Thanks Tenikle for creating this. And if you guys want to be in touch and want to do some collaborational stuff, go nuts. Otherwise, see you all in the next video after you like and subscribe and ring the bell. Bye. Oh, and there's links for this in the description below that might give you a bit of a discount and give me a bit of a bump if it all works. But anyway, I'll leave that in your capable hands.